Hi, I'm Jeff Sadler, and we're here today at the courts for the 31st annual Ozarks basketball preview photo shoot. We're here with Magnificent 11 selection Dylan Caruso and his head coach, Terry Ryder, from the Mansfield Lions. So glad that both of you guys could join us today.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Now, Coach Ryder, let's start with you. Been in the business a long time, 37 years, logged over 571 career victories. That's a lot of wins.
Yes, it is. Basketball's been good for me, and I enjoy the game, and it's a good part-time job for me to keep me busy.
Yes, I remember the days when you were back down at Ozark before going on down there. Been down at Mansfield now 15 years. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
How many years were you at Ozark before that?
I was there 19 years, 10 as a head coach, and 9 years as athletic director.
Long time. Now, over those years, you've seen some pretty good big men. You've had some pretty good big men. How about a couple that come to mind?
Well, at Ozark, I had Chris Larson, Gary Braden, Scott Lauderdale, Dylan's brother Jacob a couple of years ago. So I've been fortunate to have some good big players.
You have, and the reason I asked that was I wanted to ask you how the young Caruso here measures up to some of those players.
Well, he's, of course, taller than all of those, or all of them, and he's probably maybe a little bit more athletic than most of those. He just needs to get a little stronger, and he's played as a freshman and sophomore and gained some experience. So we feel like the next couple of years are going to be good years for him.
I would imagine they will be if he keeps on with the improvement level as he has the first 2 years. Now, a starter for 2 years, varsity, and all district and all conference selections both years. What have you done in the off season to maybe take your game to the next level this year?
I've played in a lot of AU tournaments with my AU teams, playing at next level. It's play some leagues here and there, definitely train for sure on the off season. With my players and with not my players, get used to not only my players but other people to get used to also.
So on the AAU circuit this year, did any of your teammates from the Mansfield team, were they with you, or did you play any games this summer with the Mansfield team?
Not on my AU team. There's any Mansfield kids, but I've played for our school this summer with our Mansfield team.
So did you go to some shootouts?
Yes. I think we went to Nixa shootouts and Tri-Lake shootouts. And
how did you fare?
It was all right. It was fun. I think we did okay. I think
you don't really keep records in the summertime. It's more about experience, but they were very, very competitive.
Sure. Now the Summit Conference, been pretty tough here the last few years. You guys have faced a pretty salty group there from just on down South Highway 5. Those Hartville Eagles have been pretty tough the last couple of years. How's the conference shaping up this year?
It's going to be very tough again this year. Hartville again will be very good. Conway, it's always a tough go there in our conference.
Is there any team, Dylan, that you look more forward to playing in the conference, or even out of conference?
Hartville for sure. Going to sectionals my freshman year, and then district champions my sophomore year, and just couldn't get past them. Can't wait to, get another shot at them for sure.
Well, being 22-7 last year and 5-1 in the conference, and coming up with a second place finish, that's I'm sure that was because Hartville was there again, stood in your way.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Now, you've done some work over the summer with the AAU, and now we're getting pretty close to where we're going to get started for our season regiment. What are you looking forward to the most as the season starts?
I'm just excited to see who's all improved and how everybody's looking this year, and see how far we can go to winning state for sure.
And just your outlook. How do you think the team's going to finish this year now that that Hartville group is kind of out of the way?
I think we can. I think we can make it to state for sure. It's anybody's ball game from there. But if we do what we can do, I for sure think we can win state.
Well, it would seem to be that the conference is open for the taking this year for the Mansfield Lions. I wish you folks well on the season, an injury-free year. Good luck to you both.
Thank you.
I'm Jeff Sadler for the Ozarks Basketball Preview here at the courts and the 31st Annual Ozarks Basketball Preview Photo Shoot.